Hello, Heshey. By the time you see this video, you will be celebrating your birthday with your family in North Carolina. And not, of course, with me, or Janet and Jim, or Linda, who you invited to your birthday party, and then promptly disinvited us. But in any event, we know that we're going to see you in a couple of weeks. That's our consolation prize. But any prize is good as long as we get to see you and Judy. But I want you to know that I love you. I want you to have a very happy birthday, and I also want you to know that I cherish our relationship and look forward to seeing you soon so that we can laugh and laugh. Goodbye.
Hi Harris, this is Janet.
And Jim.
Wishing you a happy birthday. We may not have known you as long as most of the people who are taking part in this tribute, but I have to say the times we've had together have been so much fun. So, we are going to celebrate your birthday the week before your party, and let's see if they can top our celebration with theirs.
And we're going to have a big advantage because we're going to be there before everybody else, and we can just party for the whole time we're up there. If we can get Mark and Linda to join us, which I don't think that'll be hard at all. Got a lot of memories. We haven't known you near as long as most of the people, but one stands out, and that's the boat ride when I offered to make full payment for the gasoline. I still have that check, but since you don't have the boat anymore, I'm going to tear up the check. You know what I'm talking about. Most people don't. Anyway, hope you have a happy, great birthday, and we're going to see y'all a lot before everybody else does.
Looking forward to it. Love you.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi, Harris.
So, you may not remember us, but we're here to
Gloria, Larry,
wish you a happy birthday.
Other Coast.
And we were just reminiscing and talking about...
We were actually told we had to start remembering stuff about you.
Anyway, so just talking about what a terrific guy you are and how unassuming you've always been and calm and...
Terrific host, and the just relaxing times we've had together.
Unassuming, never opinionated about anything, never get stressed no matter how stressful the situation would be. And I was thinking about that one time in particular. Remember?
Which one was that?
When we were driving Judy and Harris to the airport. They were visiting out here. We were taking them to the airport. Judy wanted to stop at Fedco, look at her TV. We stopped at Fedco, she looked at the TV. We got back in the car and I kind of looked at the clock and realized, panicked, that we might be...
A little more traffic than we were used to.
More traffic, got really nervous, I kind of started to perspire thinking they may not make the flight. But Harris, cool as a cucumber, you're not at all phased, said don't worry, it doesn't matter, we're a little late for the plane, we'll take the next plane. And I'm thinking,
you were fine. We let you off a half mile away and Judy carried the luggage and whatever.
Well, I had been picturing them because there was so much traffic, having to run across, to perspiring and dripping and everything to try to plane, but Harris was just unfazed by the whole thing.
Always. I remember times on the boat, and going to Ocean Reef, going to Key West, that once you got cleared that red thing on the left and the green thing on the right, you kind of took off your captain's hat, put down your cigar and sunglasses, and went down to the galley and just kind of made sandwiches and drinks for everybody and put it on autopilot. You were always kind of the calm, coolest guy we knew.
Anyway, no hassle, Harris. So we want to just wish you, maybe you'll come out of your shell a little bit, now that you're celebrating this very special birthday. But we want to wish you the best of everything.
A very happy birthday.
A really happy birthday, and we miss you a lot, you and Judy, and we're going to have to celebrate this birthday together soon. Love you.
Sorry we're not there. Terrific.
Happy birthday.
Hi, Harris. I hear it's another birthday. Now you're officially a dirty old man.
Happy birthday, Harris. And no, you cannot be a yaya until you send us to London. Love you. Bye.
Hi, Harris. Let's see. Our favorite memory, my favorite memory of Harris was the fact that every time we went away with the girls, Harris was with us. He knew how to have a good time. Lake Toxaway, the Keys. We had a lot of fun and a lot of laughs. And loved Harris being with us.
And Ellen, what's your favorite
And happy
lesson?
birthday!
What's the favorite lesson you learned from Harris? Or any lesson?
Hey, at my age, I can't remember.
Hello, hair, darling. It's your big birthday, darling. And I wish we were there to celebrate. You would have more fun if we were there, but we were not invited, so it's okay. Anyway, I just wanted to wish you a wonderful year and tell you that I appreciate your friendship and I appreciate you always making us laugh. We're your best audience. And let's see what else. I'm probably going to need a new car this year, so I'll have to hide in the ladies' room while you finagle with the sales guys. And Jody wanted me to say the funniest thing about you, but I can't because you'd kill me. So I just am going to say thanks for the memories. And have a great day. Leo's rock. Love you. Mwah.
Happy birthday, Hair. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Harris. Pat and I just wanted to wish you a happy, healthy birthday and tell you how much we miss you in hot old Miami here. And we wish we could celebrate with you this evening. And just wish you many, many, many more. And look forward to you coming home and getting together soon.
And hurry up and come home already. And make sure you bring Judy with you. Okay? Love you.
See you soon. We love you.
Bye.
Hi, Hair. Happy birthday. You've made 80. Yay! Thanks for always being there for me. And you know that I love you very dearly. So have a wonderful day and a wonderful year with you and Judy. And I love you both. Kisses.
Hi, Harris. It's Rita and
Jerry.
And we have no idea what we're doing, but we want to wish you a very, very happy 80th birthday. We're sorry we'll miss you. And Daisy's here too. I don't know if I can get her in. But wishing you a very happy birthday. And again, sorry we'll miss your festivities. But say hello to Paoletti's for us and hope you're well and hope all is well with all of you and enjoy your family and your celebration. And happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Very good.
Happy birthday, Harris.
Happy birthday, Harris.
Twist and shout.
Twist and shout.
Happy birthday, Harris.
Happy birthday, Harris.
Twist and shout.
Twist and shout.
Solo.
Happy birthday, Harris. Twist and shout. Happy birthday, Harris. And shake it all about.
Harris, I know you're 80 years old. Happy birthday. I love you, and I know you can still twist and shout.
Harris, we've been practicing that song now for about 2 hours. I hope it came out okay. I just have to tell you, it's always wonderful being with you guys because you always act you don't act your age. We act our age. You act younger than you are. You never fetch, you never complain. It's always fun, especially that little Italian restaurant we go to with you in the shopping center. I can't think of its name. You'll see once you're catching up with me, I'm a year older than you, I think. You're still a young guy, but just keep up whatever you've been doing and stay healthy, and we miss you all. Love.
Well, honey, when we booked this cruise, Harris said we're going to East Albania. Did you ever hear that?
No.
Well,
I'm happy to go with Harris and Judy.
yeah, well, my problem is I never heard of East Albania, but I trust Harris. He picks out some good places.
He does.
Yeah.
And he always comes through.
Well, I don't know about that because today I said, did you make sure you took care of all the options? And he said, oh, you know me, Ed, I take care of all the options.
He does. He really
Think
does.
so?
And he's such a great guy.
Yes, hold
His
off on.
birthday is coming.
I know, but
and-
hold off on great guy.
Okay.
You can say he's a great guy if he did what he's supposed to do today.
I'm sure he did.
You know, there's a list this morning's tour. I didn't fill it out, but it said there's options and extras that you got to take care of.
And
You think he did?
He's very reliable.
Let's
So,
see. What did I tell you what he said he was going to take care of?
no, but whatever he did is just A-okay with me.
Well, I hope so. You know what? There was one option on there is that he promised me.
What?
You know what it was?
What?
He said that at our age we have to take care of him.
And have our creature comforts.
Right, and you girls are going to go off and do some stupid stuff. I don't know
Probably look at churches and
Right.
museums.
And we need a place. So he
Right.
said, don't worry about the seats.
Okay.
I don't know about that, but I'm tired already.
I know.
And it's a long day.
You guys have to pace yourselves.
We do.
At this age.
We do.
I know.
So, there's a bench, maybe.
Oh.
Yeah, but, well, let's see, maybe Harris took care of this piece. No, we don't know. It's a nice, he picked a nice bench. Maybe this is the bench. Oh my goodness.
Look at this. I told you he would come through.
My.
Harris, happy
Unbelievable.
birthday.
You know what? I bet
We love you.
I can't believe that he was that reliable.
I told you.
Okay, well, at our age, we got to make sure we take care of stuff like this. Well, guys, we hope to visit East Albania again with you guys in the immediate future.
Happy
Love you.
birthday, Harris. We love you.
Hi, Harris. Jane and Bob here, wishing you a very, very happy birthday. We're supposed to say something about you. So, other than the fact that you're so delightful and so funny and so good looking and so lucky to be married to Judy, I would like to remind you of the first time we had dinner here with the Mahjong group. And you made your way out to the patio that's right by my side to be alone, have a little alone time away from the delightful group. The last time you were here, you were the life of the party. You didn't leave us alone for 1 second. I know you've fallen very much in love with all of us, and we love you too. We wish you the very happiest birthday. Bob?
Happy birthday. That's
Bye.
it for me.
This is the view that Harris and Judy now enjoy. We know that because we're their next door neighbors. This is Jeannie Duck and Charlie Carroll. And Harris has been most neighborly in helping Charlie with his car and motorcycle. And I think Harris is a standout for dinner conversations. I can always depend on Harris for an opinion, for good questions, and for good company. We salute you and Judy and send you both our love. This is Jeannie and Charlie.
Jack, I know we need to do this video for Schwartz's bar mitzvah, but I really don't know what to say.
No, this video is not for the Schwartz's wedding.
It's not?
It's for the Harris's birthday. The Harris. You know, he still has birthdays.
Oh, we love Harris.
Yes, we do. What's not to love?
Well, you're right. Should we talk about how much fun he is, how smart he is, and how 5 years ago he vetted you before we got married to make sure you were worthy of me?
Yes, we could certainly discuss how he invited us to dinner at his Lake Toxaway home and then spent the entire evening grilling me about my background, my lifestyle, my family, and my previous relationships. He was like your father.
Oh, well, should we talk about how funny he is? And how lucky he is to have Judy and how much he loves her?
Yes, we could.
Or should we talk about how much we love spending time with him and Judy?
Yes, we could.
Oh, and should we talk about how funny he is?
I think you already said that one.
And how he is witty and and clever and can help you in a variety of ways and on many, many subjects. And he is our BFF.
Actually, I think we've already covered it all.
So I guess what we have to say now is happy birthday, Harris.
Happy birthday, old man.
We love you.
We love you, Harris.
Have a great birthday.
And we look forward to more fun and funny times with you and Judy. Happy birthday.
Hi Harry, happy birthday. I can't believe I met you when you were 60 and you become 80 and you're still looking good. I want to say happy birthday, feliz cumpleaños, and many, many more. Okay, and have a great time. Love you guys.
Hi Harris, happy 80th birthday. I hope it's fantastic. Don't worry, I'm not driving. I'm just a passenger in the car right now. But anyway, I hope you have a wonderful birthday. And you've known me since I was born, since I'm Jody's oldest friend. And that's a long time. And I think that I love going boating with you. And whenever I think about you on a boat. So probably why I love the water so much. But anyway, take care. Hope you have a wonderful birthday. Happy birthday. Say happy birthday, Brad.
Happy birthday.
Bye.
Hello. A celebration in your honor. I hope this is not a roast. I'd want to be there. 80 years of you influencing other people's lives. In my case, it was certainly a good one. As a boss and a mentor, you taught me how to run my own business for nearly 20 years, teaching me the skills that I needed, how to negotiate buying merchandise or buying anything, or the terms of a lease or a loan. It has served me well. You also taught me how to trust in my gut and believe in myself. As a friend, you were there in the truest sense. I saw you sit and listen to many people and help them if you were able to. You always could make people around you feel comfortable and at ease. There's been a lot of good memories over the years, most of them at the store. My first trip to New York City was with you. You driving me around New York City in the middle of winter was certainly a white-knuckling experience. The time you let Mike and I take the Corvette to the beach for the weekend, well, that was a big deal when you were in your 20s. And then, of course, there's the day that you had that look on your face. That's when you found out that I had changed one of your newspaper ads and just did it without telling you. I guess I thought mine was better. And you were mad. I was very nervous. And you looked at me and said, "Don't ever do that again." And then that was the end of it. I miss your big old smile and those weekly stories that you would come and tell us of what we thought were the rich and famous. You'll always be thought of with smiles and laughter. Happy birthday, Harris.
Happy birthday, Harris. We decided to come over to our spot here in Lakeland to remember your birthday. I've got Holly with me, and she's in her wheelchair, but she decided to come and enjoy your soup that you liked, as I was telling her about how much you liked it. Your wife asked me to maybe come up with a story that I remembered about doing some business with you. We've been doing business now over 20 years, a long time. Had a lot of good times. I think the story that I remember the most was the mobile home park that we owned together. High class place. We had some film where two guys came in a car, and and they tossed their beer cans out, and then another box fell out, which later we found out was a bullet box for their revolver, and they went to the back of the park looking for someone that had done them apparently an injustice, and shot the trailer up. Never got him, but shot the trailer up, which he then bolted, and we got a trailer cheap anyway. We patched it up and resold, so good for us. We've got a lot of stories like that, as you know, over the years, and I've enjoyed doing business with you. It's been fun. Holly always knows when I'm on the phone with you because of us laughing and having a good time. I thought, though, you told me you were in your early 70s, so maybe I misunderstood that. But happy 80th. And I look forward to seeing you. I'm here at the Peking House, as you know, and next time you're in town, love to take you to lunch. Take care.
From Harvard Yard, it's a happy birthday to Harris, and I'm so glad we had a chance to connect, finally.
Hi Harris, we have shared many, many milestones together, and we're delighted to be sharing your 80th birthday with you, even though it is virtually.
Harris, wishing you many more years of good health, much happiness, and good times shared together.
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Harris! Happy birthday to you!
So, Harris, I was on the way over to the bank today to send you some money, and my car broke down, so I had to call Uber to drive me over to the bank, and I was in the car with the Uber guy, and he asked me, he says, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm going over to the bank." He says, "What are you going to the bank for?" I said, "Well, I have to wire some money to my partner, Mr. Harris." He says, "Oh, Mr. Harris." He says, "What do you, Mr. Harris, do with the money when he gets it?" I said, "Well, that's a pretty good question, but I think he's going to invest it, and I'll make interest on that money." And he says to me, this is Mr. Sam, the Uber driver, says to me, "Oh, how much money Mr. Harris get you?" So I said, "Well, I get like 12% interest." And he said, "Oh," he said, "that's very, very good." He says, "I think I like to do that with Mr. Harris too. Can I do that as well?" You give me his address, I send him money. Maybe I have $100, maybe $120, and he send me checks for the interest. So I said, "Well, you could do that. That's okay. I'm sure he'll be more than happy to help you. He's always looking to help people." So anyway, Harris, look for this is Mr. Sam, the Uber driver. Look for his money coming and treat him right, because he's become a friend of mine. In the meantime, I want to wish you, and Susan does as well, but she's not with me right now, a very, very happy birthday. We've had a great trip together. You and I have been partners for a long time. I value the friendship, I value the partnership, and most of all, I value the fact that you and I are the in-laws, or the outlaws, I'm not sure which. But anyway, have a great birthday, very happy one, and I hope we see you guys soon.
Bo. Lay down, Bo.
When we find ourselves in times of trouble, Uncle Heshey comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. He has years of knowledge that he used to help Jeff recover beautifully, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the granny's standing has a guy friend who all agree is a smart and funny man, silver coins for all to see. From Uncle Heshey, let it be. Ariana may not say too much, but on his tracks they both agree. Almost as fun as boating, let it be. So happiest of birthdays to one wise and oh so funny. A toast to Uncle Heshey, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Happy birthday, Uncle Heshey, let it be.
Happy birthday, Uncle Heshey. We all wish we were there with you, but we hope this video tribute does the job. Anyway, when Jody first sent out the email, my first thought was to quote that song that goes, "How do you thank a man who's taken you from crayons to perfumes?" But that does not apply to me, and Jody might have a problem with that. So, with that being said, I wrote a little poem, as Gorwitzes sometimes do. I hope you like it. So, holy cow, this is going to be tough to let our uncle know that he means so much. Who else can you call when you get kicked in the nuts and you know his response is going to be, "Hey Jeff, get off your goddamn butt"? You know, Jeff, when I was your age, is how the conversation always begins. I just sit back and listen and take his advice for the win. Life ain't easy, as Uncle Heshey always seems to say. It's always nice hearing that, though, while sailing on Biscayne Bay. To not listen to his wisdom and advice, all I can say is be prepared to pay the price. He's always been there with his advice and a very stern smile, even while I'm schlepping the Love Thy Neighbor drive shaft for miles. While I was there, he asked me to pick up some sinks. I felt quite embarrassed when the mechanic said, "Don't you mean zincs?" Back to the dry shaft and how it got bent, one will never know. But we made it to the Jimmy Buffett concert and he put on quite a show. It goes without saying that Uncle Heshey is always in your corner. Maybe not if you're a foreigner. Don't tell Carolyn. Anyway, so time to wrap up this short little ditty. From all the alcohol being consumed, you're probably all a little giddy. Uncle Heshey, I hope you know how much you mean to me and Valerie, Zachary, Matthew, Gabrielle. We love having you in our lives. Have a very, very happy birthday. And now, a word from our sponsors.
Hi Harris, wanted to wish you a happy birthday. We hope you're having a great day. We miss you and we'll see you soon. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Uncle Heshey. I hope you have a great day. Go buy yourself a Hess truck.
Happy 80th birthday, Uncle Heshey. I hope it's a great one. This cold one's for you.
Happy 80th birthday, Uncle Heshey. I hope to see you so soon and I hope you have a great day.
Hi, Heshey. It's Cousin Helen here with Cousin Margie and Cousin Lorraine. Oh boy.
We're here to wish you a very, very happy 80th birthday.
We love you.
Wish we see you more. Say something. You want a happy birthday, Cousin Heshey? Say happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Okay, Harris, let's go back some 60 years. And you want to apply for Columbia University. Aunt Shirley declines to go to the interview with you for whatever reason she had. So I got elected because I had recently graduated from Columbia. You and I go to the interview, and in the first 10 minutes, we learn that the interviewer and Uncle Irv Wiener graduated together. We looked at each other immediately, realizing that your acceptance was 100% probability at that point. So you became the great druggist, with your very own store in Florida, populated entirely by old farts. You complain bitterly that the old-timers were stealing you blind by filling their pockets with anything they wanted off your shelves. Well, now that you're an old buzzard yourself, it's time for you to get even and go to your local pharmacy, wearing pants with the deepest pockets you can find, and go ahead and enjoy the pickings. Much love from Cousin Nathan. Happy birthday.
Okay, this is a tribute to Heshey. Now, I'm looking at my bar mitzvah album. This is January 20th, 1951. This is Cousin Heshey right over here on the tail end. All right, that's Cousin Heshey here. And that's another picture of Cousin Heshey. Where is it? That's him over here. Now, I think I got more pictures of you. All right, and as I'm looking at my album, it's starting to annoy me. You know that? And the reason you're starting to annoy me is because how the hell needed you at my bar mitzvah? And get in on all the pictures. Well, here you are. Look at. That's you and me in the picture. So really, you're a pain in my ass. You were a pain in my ass then. I don't know. I don't see you that much anymore, so maybe you don't bother me that much. But just looking at this picture, it's another story. You weren't the worst kid on the face of the earth, but I'm the one that turned out to be the gangster, and you, I don't know what the hell you did. All right, anyways, I think that's all the pictures of you, me, and my bar mitzvah album. And God bless you. Happy birthday on your 80th birthday. And I'll see you on your 90th birthday, and I'll show you again the pictures from the video from the bar mitzvah album. And was I in your bar mitzvah album? Take a look and let me know. All right, cuz. God bless you. And as they say in Yiddish, bis 120, and as they say in Hebrew, ad 120, until 120. You'll be around for another 40 years. All right, God bless you. Bye-bye.
Happy birthday!
Wow, 80 years old. Amazing. That's a lot of years. And dog years, what is that, Clara?
Too many.
Okay. We love you very much. Happy birthday. 80 more.
Hi. Happy birthday, Pop Pop. Hoi gewollt. You're 80. Thanks for teaching me Yiddish. I will never forget all the times you drove me in the Porsche. Either I'd fall asleep or I'd scream, wee, because that was really fun. They were the greatest. At first, you were always excited to read my stories. You were my biggest fan. And whenever I finished one of them, you were going to be the first one to read it. I also remember whenever I would drive the boat. I also remember one time I almost crashed it. It was funny, but you saved us. Happy birthday. Those are great memories, and I'm glad I had them with you. Love you.
Hey Harris, 80 years ago, that's a long time ago. Let's see, FDR was President of the United States and Neville Chamberlain was the Prime Minister of the UK. Interesting things that happened 80 years ago. LaGuardia Airport opened in New York and regular television broadcasts began in the United States. The popular movies, Gone with the Wind, Wizard of Oz. People born the same year, Tina Turner and Marvin Gaye, Francis Ford Coppola and George Hamilton, the Ayatollah Khomeini and Lee Harvey Oswald. The average cost of a new house was $3,800. The average yearly salary, $1,700. A cost of a gallon of gas, 10 cents. The average cost to rent a house was $28 a month. A loaf of bread was 8 cents. quarter pound of hamburger meat was 14 cents. The average price for a new car was $700. Harris, I want to take a moment and wish you a happy birthday. I've been a part of many of your 80 years. You have played a major role in my life, and you have helped me become successful, happy, and the worldly man that I am today. Most importantly, you have loved and taken care of my mother wonderfully. Thank you for the many, many years of support, laughter, guidance, and fun. Happy birthday.
Hey Pop-Pop, I want to wish you a happy 80th birthday. You always say to me, you know, Wendy, you stepped in it, and you're absolutely right. I did step into a wonderful family, and I'm so grateful to have you a part of my life. So happy birthday, wishing you nothing but the very best. Love you, Pop-Pop.
Happy birthday, Pop-Pop. I miss all the days I came back from school to tell you what happened in a lunchroom. Those are the best. I remember the day you tried to pick me up from school and you weren't on my emergency contact list. What a day. I also want to thank you for allowing me to have all my birthday parties at the pool. Also, North Carolina wouldn't be the same without you, especially in the mornings. I honestly remember when before I left your house on Thursdays, you would tickle me until ice cream. So, Pop-Up, I love you and I wish you a happy, happy birthday.
Hi, brother. This is the 4th, 5th, 9th time that I've recorded this, and these videos are not getting any better, so this is going to be it, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor. But as your sister, a unique position since I'm your only sister, my video is going to be random memories of you growing as I was growing up. So the first one is our memories from 428 Livingston Street. I remember your room. Your room had a lot of pennants in it. I remember, I think there was maybe the New York Yankees, I think, pretty sure the Brooklyn Dodgers, and one for the, one that stands out in my mind is Kilroy was here. I had no idea what Kilroy meant, but I thought it was really a unique thing. Whenever I hear that phrase now, I always think of that pennant in your room. And by the way, I don't hear that phrase too often. And another thing, I think you had a Jerry Colonna record that I would play. Do you remember Jerry Colonna? I don't think too many people do. There was another fascination I had with your room, and that was the cigar box that was in your top drawer. Whenever you weren't home, I would go into the cigar box and I'd look at your valuables. I don't know what they were. I can't remember. I don't know if it was money, if it was marbles, what one might think. I don't think that was there, but I had a fascination for them. And brother, I never took anything, I promise, or I never took anything that I can remember. By the way, when I look down, I'm looking at notes because I couldn't do this without notes. I remember you on your bike, your two-wheeler, and how proud, how happy you were with that. I think that two-wheeler probably laid the foundation of your love of four-wheel cars. I won't say anything about that because that's obviously a lifelong love. The Royal Lancers. I remember you in your jacket, you with your friends. I don't know what the Royal Lancers were, whether that was a gang, like in today's terms, or what it was, but I do remember it was pretty important to you. Your bar mitzvah, I think I owe you an apology because I was a brat. I cried my way through it. I was really unhappy. You probably don't remember because it was all about you, but I'm sorry. Notice I didn't mention anything about our trip to Florida when we got into the car and we drove, and 5 minutes away I got sick and Mother made you clean out the car, because I think everybody knows about that, but I just said it. When I was a senior in college, I talked to you about going into the Army because I didn't know what I wanted to do. And your reaction was, "Are you crazy? Jewish girls don't go in the Army." So I'm not exactly sure in the long run, looking back retrospectively, whether that turned out well, but one memory that is, it's not a memory, it's a fact. You're the only one that calls me Sin. I think Mother may have called me Sin, but you're the only one to this day who calls me Sin. I like it. I really do. No one has picked up on that whatsoever. You will always be that freckle-faced, buck-toothed boy. I remember a picture Mother had. You were wearing a plaid shirt. You had the freckles. You had the buck teeth. Through all these years, I still remember that image. And here you are at 80 years old. How the hell did you get here? I can't believe it, and I'm sure you can't. I do want to say that a couple of things about your relationship and mine. You were never a father figure to me. You were more of a big brother. You still are my big brother. And you're the fixer. I'm sure everybody in every video says something about you being the fixer. If someone talks to you about a problem, you get right on it and you fix it. Whether it's the right thing to do or the wrong thing to do, you fix it. You are very special. You're a very special person in many, many people's lives. My grandchildren will always remember you as the Hess truck guy. I wish you the happiest and the healthiest 80th birthday. I wish you health and happiness for the years to come, because quite frankly, you better be there for my 80th birthday. Before I end, I was going through and finding some photographs that I could supplant my face with instead of everyone looking at me. And I came across this photo, and I'm gonna end the video with this, and because I know how special he was to you, and if he were here, he would certainly want to wish you happy birthday. So happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday, Uncle Heshey.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Sorry we couldn't be there. Love you. Bye. Happy 80th birthday, Uncle Heshey. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Uncle Heshey. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, I wish we were there. It's your 80th birthday, and unfortunately, the Andrew Holey's here in Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Where do we live?
Chicago.
Can't make it. Sorry. Happy birthday, happy 80th.
Oh, hey! Didn't see you there, Heshey. Well, happy birthday! See, it tends to be a big one. I'm so happy that we can be here celebrating with you. You've been such a huge part of my life in so many different ways. Both learning how to deal with women. There are no ways to deal, we know that, but we'll keep that between us. And also how to take care of myself within my family, being able to deal with people around me, and taking care of money. Obviously, that's important. We know everybody wants a little piece of what we got, but we gotta stay strong and hold on to it. And you always are there for me when I need you. I can always just call you or send you a message, and I know that you'll be there to talk to me. You're such a rock in my life, and you're so important to me. I feel like I only get to see you so often, but I feel like you're always here because you're always in my head telling me and helping me through life. And honestly, I couldn't appreciate you more. You, throughout my life, have just been such a guiding force, and whether it was while we were in Scotland, catching up on things that we hadn't talked about in years, or whether it was, me in Florida just spending time with you, or us at the, Ocean Reef, spending time together on the boat, which will be times that I cherish forever. I'll never forget the first time that I drove your boat when I was sitting up there. I could barely reach the steering wheel. I was so small, but it was one of the greatest experiences of my life. And you just mean so much to me. Everything that you do, I admire. You as a person, I admire, and I hope one day to be as strong and as powerful and as loving as you. Love you, Hesh.
but I really didn't know what to say at first. I thought, why would I need to say something in a video? I could just tell you in person. It's ridiculous, but I think this is important in its own right. The thing I love about you most, Pop-Up, is that you always seem to treat me like a grown-up, and that you never had to supervise me, you know? Well, like, sometimes you did. You make sure you would guide me in the right direction, but it was just the way you would talk to me, the way you would act. It would just make me feel like I was just one of you, just another man that you're talking to. So, which made me feel really good as I was growing up, because, you know, everyone else would always treat me like a child, you know, me being the youngest and all. So it always means so much when you would do that. I think that my most memorable time with you was when you would let me drive the boat, because it would make me feel like I was flying and I was in control of everything, when in reality you were just standing next to me and you just could take the wheel whenever you wanted. I think the funniest things not really funny, I used to be really embarrassed about it, is when you would always make fun of my schmata, which is just the blanket I would always bring around with me everywhere, which I don't really do anymore, but I always thought it was really, you know, such a really funny thing, because it really only happened when I left you. You're like, hey, you got your schmata? You got that with you? And I would be like, yes, it's right here. I'm with it right now. I'm gonna be with it in the car. But I think the most important thing I really just want to say to you right now is that, you know, I love you, and that you're one of the most important people in my life, and that you always trust me with anything, you know? If I tell you a story, you listen to it full-heartedly and you give me your advice. You don't hold back any punches, which is just, you know, is kind of what I need. Oh my god, this cat is annoying me. But I think that's what makes you you, and I wouldn't want to change you for anything. So, I love you so much, and I hope you're having a great day, and I hope this video means something to you. I love you so much. Happy birthday.
Hey Ash, this is our version of your 80th birthday video, and we want to be honest, it's not our first take. We don't need to go into the details, but we wanted to just wish you a happy birthday and tell you a few things that you've taught us over the years. And I guess we can start out by saying...
So you always would say to me a couple of things that stuck in my mind. One of the things you'd say is, go help your mother in the kitchen. No matter what I was doing, it was very important that I go help mother in the kitchen. So I did.
Yeah, she did.
Became a good cook.
Yeah, you were a good cook.
Thank you.
Let's see, next, you say, well, at this point you say, I'm 80, I'll do it if I want to, and I think you've been saying that since, I don't know, 30? You pretty much do whatever you want to do at any time, so you've been living your dream. Good job.
The other thing that you kind of always taught me is to try not to plan too far in advance. And how do you say that? You say, I can't think of something that far ahead. So I'm trying to ease back, do things a little bit more gingerly. How am I doing?
Well, you also said that when it's your time to go, that I'll be sitting in the front of the plane. Yeah, he said that. I'm still not buying it. Considering you said you wanted to be buried in your car, I'm guessing you're taking it all with you down there. So, and you know what? I'm good with that.
Of course, one of the things that you do say that we laugh about is that you wonder, what does he say? I wonder what the
all poor people are doing right
tonight.
now. That's right now. This is what we're doing.
This is what we're doing.
This is what we're doing. Look at me. I'm a mess. All right. This is what the poor people are doing
I'm wearing sweatpants. All right.
And lastly,
the main thing we'll take away.
Yes,
right?
one of your most famous sayings that we all live by is, "Someone's always got a bigger boat." And ain't that the truth? We're living that. Happy birthday, Hesh. Thank you for everything. From the first advice you gave me I don't know if it's advice or really a fact, which is when I called you to ask for Jody's hand, you said there are no returns, no takebacks, you break it, you buy it. Your advice has flowed ever since, and I appreciate every word of wisdom. Thank you and happy birthday.
And for me, Dad, you're Munchkin, you're Alpha, I love you. And I'm so glad that we're all here together celebrating your big 8-0. I hope you're around for my 80th, and I love you forever. Happy birthday, Daddy.
Thumbs up.
So here's what I have to say about my husband Harris, who is celebrating his 80th birthday, that he really doesn't want you to hear. He's different. How different? Tough. Relentless. Relentless against people who owe him money. Screams on the phone. Bizarre. Antisocial. Loner. But the real truth, which he also begs me not to say, is that to me, he is loving, kind, generous, sweet, considerate, protective, sensitive, and so much more. Happy birthday, my love.